The best way to get an audience to identify with your cause and future decision making is to be authentic, have good storytelling, be consistent, be engaged, demonstrate your impact, and then build a community. And we kind of go over a lot of those in this class, so I don't really have to like go into detail to explain them, but those are the best ways to get an audience to be with you and stand behind you, because a lot of those intertwine. Because like if you're authentic, you're open, you're honest, but then you also have a consistent message so people know that they can trust you, not go back on your word. And then storytelling and engagement, like if you're involved in people's lives, like if you are engaged with like your community, people are more likely to want to be a part of your team and like not like vote with you, whatever it is. They're just more likely to do that if you have those characteristics. And then identity politics is important for organizations because it builds customer engagement, it builds reputation and brand image, and we just had a discussion post on brand image. But organizations that handle identity related issues responsibly build a positive reputation. So like Nike, for example, or Victoria's Secret, for example, a lot of people were mad that they were only using like really skinny white women in their magazines, posters, social media ads, all of that. So people were mad about it, and so they were blowing up on social media about it. And Victoria's Secret changed, and now they have plus size models, they have different races, different ethnicities, they have everything in the book because people were pissed off and said something about it. So that's why it's important to have identity politics in your organization, because if you don't handle that like you should, people are going to get pissed off and not want to buy from your brand. And then how would you lead an organization to be more profitable while meeting the customer's needs? Well, first, you'd have to do market research, which we talked about in our last class, which is like identifying your target market, going through all the steps, and then focusing on providing customer experiences with tailoring the products and services to meet their needs. So if like you were making a product and it was only for a specific group of people, you wouldn't cater it to like people like, I don't know, hearing aids, for example. Like you're not going to cater that towards hearing people. You're going to cater that more towards like the hard of hearing and deaf community. So it's important to like acknowledge what customers you are trying to target. And then innovation is very important, because if you're not constantly innovating your product, people are going to get old and tired of it and not want to use it anymore. And then cost management is also important, because if you start off really low because like business is slow, and then you get popular and you like increase your product's price by like 200%, people are going to try to find a different alternative. So that's why it's important to have cost management to stay either like the same in your cost or like only raise it a little bit when you become more popular. And then another thing is adaptability, because the market is constantly changing, so you also have to be constantly changing. And if you don't do that, consumers are going to find another product.